How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another patch notes video. Today all we're going to be doing is reading through the patch notes in this video, so if you're not interested in that, if you've already read them, or if you would rather just go over and find them yourself, there's a link in the description and you don't have to watch the rest of this video. However, if you are interested in hearing the patch notes because you don't like to read them, then this is the place to be. So we're going to read through these now and we'll talk about a few things if there's anything in here, and we'll just see what's happened in the week of 10th of January 2022. Let's see what's happening. So we've got this week in RuneScape, Eye of Het 2 and Oasis Restoration continues. So that's for the hets Oasis. And we've got brr, it's a bit cold, isn't it? Jagex, stop putting Init in this. I know it's not directed at me, but I swear to God, it just feels weird. So what better time to catch some winter sun at Hets Oasis? Get stuck in with the restoration effort and you'll soon work up a sweat and nab yourself some red hot rewards. So we got Hets Oasis Restoration Week 2. We've got the Eye of Het 2 mini quest is ready and waiting at Hets Oasis. Ictharlin continues his investigation into the mysterious relic that could be crucial to the Battle of Sentiston. Lend him a hand, will you? I still need to do these quests. Maybe I'll do them this week at some point. Don't get too distracted though, because the temporary Oasis Restoration event is now entering its final stretch. There'll be regular new tasks to complete all week, and each one counts towards unlocking the community chest. This means a lot of lovely loot for everyone as we add the finishing touches to our glistening new desert paradise. As of today, we're also boosting progression rates so we can make that final charge towards the finish line. There's no better time to get your hands dirty. Oasis Restoration ends on January the 18th. Check out the full details here. So you can go on that link there. I'll put it in the description if I remember. But if not, it's pretty easy to copy and paste. And that'll take you to all the information on Hets Oasis. But they said that they're boosting the progression rates, which I assume is for the reward path. So that's pretty cool. They're going to make sure that you get it pretty much. Maybe we were slacking on that and they expected it to do more and it's not. But they've boosted that, so we should all get the rewards. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we got the Prime Gaming Drop. The Prime Aura is back. This month's Prime Gaming Drop is a time-limited Prime Aura. While active, the Aura grants a 10% increase in experience, plus a 5% chance to gain 100% for a single action. You get 30 minutes use per day, and it works for members and free-to-play alike. Get yours from January 11th at the Prime Gaming thing. Please note that Iron accounts will not receive the item in this Prime package. The Aura is automatically removed from all accounts and is no longer available from April 11th. So Iron just don't get anything, which is fun. I think this time it is literally just the Aura, whereas last time I think it was the Aura and a few other things like rune coins and stuff. I mean, there may be some other stuff. Let's have a quick check. So that is actually showing up as available soon once I log in. So whether it's not there yet or not, I'm not too sure. But I can't see anything saying that it is for anything other than the Aura. So maybe it is just the Aura today. So moving on to patch notes, we've got Hets Oasis. I think all the patch notes are pretty much Hets Oasis now, and I see one great one here already. We'll get to this. This is going to be really good for a lot of people wanting comp. So we've got Hets Oasis. Crocodiles will no longer get stuck during a scarab catch if another player catches one first, which is really good because comp players were getting stressed out because the scarabs were shared, the crocodiles were bugged, everything was just like a stressful thing, and you had to do that for your comp cape back. So even though a lot of people have already done it, people who are waiting for the fix or the change are going to be happy about that. Dispersing gas clouds on flower bushes will no longer allow players to infinitely gain the maximum XP. Fixed an issue during the Eye of Het 1 mini quest where Ictharlin was not appearing if the player teleported out of the instance before entering the tomb. That's pretty good that that's been fixed, I assume. During the instance of in Eye of Het 1, the rope ladder and the fallen palm tree can no longer be used. This will prevent players from leaving the instance by accident. Cool. A typo on the reward interface has also been fixed. Strength of Het has been replaced with Might of Het. Oh, okay, they've changed the reward name, that's all. I guess it just makes more sense, maybe. Catching scarabs with crocodiles is now not shared between players. This is the big one. This is the absolutely big one. Everyone was crowded around these pools, but the scarabs weren't instants per player. They were just literally like a public thing, and there wasn't that many. So as soon as someone sent out the crocodiles, you could instantly catch like 3 more once the crocodile was starting on the first one, and that meant that there wasn't enough left for all the other players trying to do it, and it slowed it down a hell of a lot. So now all the scarabs that are in the pool are yours specifically, and anyone else catching them will not take away yours. So they're like instants to you. Crocodiles will no longer get stuck behind a wall when dropping loot. Prayer powders will now correctly disappear from the buff bars when depleted. This just means that the powder of burials, it used to just leave the buff icon there with no timer on it, so that'll go now. That's fine. That's just like an image thing anyway. Failing the last obstacle on the Hets Oasis agility course was providing the player with a debuff which was taken forwards in their next lap. This was intended behavior, but after feedback this will no longer happen. Right, okay, I'm not too sure. What was the debuff? It doesn't really say, but it doesn't matter, I suppose, if it's not going to happen, so it is what it is. Planks stored in the construction plank box can now be used to make flower hotspots. A tool leprechaun has been added next to the new cactus patch in Hets Oasis. Powder of item protection will now correctly protect an item on death when using the protect item prayer. So you can now protect 5 items. That's pretty good. If you're not doing this, you should absolutely do this in PVM. You can use the protect item prayer, which I always forget to use, but you can also use these powders, which I will 100% be using now, as that does save a lot. If you take like multiple Essence of Finalities or anything like that, then you definitely want to be using this. Players with failing obstacles with the sure-footed aura and agility skill capes boost activated. This has now been fixed, and these boosts will prevent you from failing. Awesome. Toadflax incense sticks also now give a chance to save yourself from failing an obstacle. The Cramulet can now be interacted with when equipped. A few mounds of sand at the Caradet dig site that were floating above the ground have been fixed. A fix in issue that allowed players to gather multiple Heckers and Het masks from inside the statue of Het. I've not done the statue or anything yet. I've not been around there. I literally digged at the I literally dug at the rubble bits and then left after the prices dropped. That was pretty much it for me, but yeah. Upcoming live streams. Do we have anything interested in here? We have a Let's Play Hets Oasis. Join the developers behind Hets Oasis as they aid the restoration effort and discuss the creation of this brand new skilling area. So if you're interested in this area and like the development of it and stuff, then you can jump in there and you can talk to them about that or listen to that. Community stuff, I think it's probably just going to be like screenshots and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much. And then that's pretty much it. So there's a big thing in there for the comp players about the crocodile stuff being fixed, the crocodile and the scarabs. That's great for comp players who are waiting for that. The new mini quest is out. There is a prime aura, which is going to give you more experience, 10% experience, and a chance of getting like a 100% on one XP drop every now and again. And that's pretty much it. You run the next bit of Hets Oasis. That's the main thing for this. Hopefully you guys have a great week, and I will see you all in the next video, and then back again on Monday for the next patch notes. See you later, guys.